Alright, it's getting pretty late, but today we decided that, well, I decided really, but that we're going to go on holiday and we're not going to fly anywhere. We're going to take the car to France. The initial plan was to go to Font-Romeu, but there's a storm there for the next week or so, a week to 10 days, so going to have to give that one a miss. But probably still go to France, maybe hit Normandy for a bit, or maybe travel south down to the Côte d'Azur, perhaps, maybe to maybe stop at Lyon on the way down, something like that, but not entirely sure yet. But Amika's really excited about it. She's still awake, just about. You still awake?
Yeah.
Yeah, you excited to go to France?
Yes.
Yeah?
I just can't wait to go. I really want to go now. That's why I'm staying awake.
What would you like to see when you go to France?
I want to see that spinner wheel that I want to go on.
Yeah, a big wheel.
Yep, the big wheel.
What else?
I know all about that wheel, and also I would like to go into every museum, every castle.
Oh wow, that sounds like a good idea.
Everything that's famous and fun.
Yeah?
Except from the park that we can play on.
You don't want to go there?
I do, but it might be closed.
Yeah, the parks could be closed, that's true, because of the coronavirus. Well, whatever we decide to do, we're going to have to make sure that we get lots of antibacterial gel, lots of wipes for our hands and things like that, and yeah, just avoid people, really. That's the main thing, isn't it? Because we don't want to get the virus.
No.
So are you ready for a 2020 coronavirus road trip?
Yeah!
Alright. Alright, so just found out that Font-Romeu is actually open. The track's open. There's people up there doing training sessions today. Plans changed again. It looks like we will be going directly to Font-Romeu. The weather doesn't look as bad as what's forecast, so I guess it's probably just sporadic thunderstorms, and the rest of the time the weather's probably pretty decent. So pretty warm down there. So yeah, looking forward to it. Let's go. This is an unusual one for us, but obviously we've got to wear the mask. So these are homemade masks by my beautiful mother. Nana made them, didn't she?
Yep, my beautiful, beautiful Nana.
Yeah, so we'll be wearing these while we're on the ferry. I must admit, this is probably one of the most annoying, uncomfortable things I've ever had to wear in my life. But we've got no choice, we've got to do it. So yeah. Alright, so this time tomorrow we will be on our way to France. One thing that I hadn't considered until check-in yesterday was obviously you drive on the other side of the road. I've got a British car, so there's going to be a few complications with that, but there's also different laws, only slightly different laws that apply to Europe and especially France, and that is that you've got to have a number of things in your vehicle that you don't actually need in the UK. So let's have a look at what they are right now. I got this off Amazon, £23, not too bad. It consists of various different things that you need to carry, and some things that you don't need to carry that obviously the AA have put in here. So one is a first aid kit. This isn't mandatory. And like all first aid kits, any doctor or medic will tell you never to buy one of these because they don't really contain anything important, but a sterile wound dressing, a low adherent dressing, triangular bandage, some plastic gloves, some plasters, and a bit of tape, and whatever that is, sterile first aid dressing. So realistically, if you cut yourself, you might be okay, but other than that, it's pretty pointless. if I'm going to go on holiday and I want a first aid kit, I'm going to be thinking about loperamide to stop me if I've got the runs. I'm going to be thinking about Germaline, you know, if I cut myself, I want to help myself heal, and a bit of antibacterial in there. And my biggest thing that I take anywhere with me with first aid is antihistamines, because the mosquitoes love me. Take an antihistamine, it gets rid of the itching. Universal bulb kit, obviously if your bulbs go, yeah, they're useful to have. A Kent road map. I'm not going to Kent, I'm going to the Pyrenees, so that's pretty much useless. And then, there's one more thing in here, which is a European driver's handbook. I'm going to be driving, so I don't know how useful that's going to be while I am driving. And that's odd. First thing I opened it on was Belarus. It's not even in Europe. How strange. It is in Europe, it's in European territory, it's not in the European Union. So yeah, I don't know how useful that's going to be. It's even got Russia in there, I just saw Russia. But yeah, we are going to France. I don't know what's in here for France, to be honest. It doesn't seem to have France in here. There it is. France and Monaco, okay. It's because it was on the other page. Driving conditions, motor insurance, fuel, electric vehicles, speed limits, you know, it's probably some useful stuff to read tonight before I go to bed. But yeah, I'm sure there's some good stuff in here, and I'm sure there's some stuff in here that I don't need to know. But yeah, obviously quite a useful document, I suppose. And let's get on to the things that you need to carry by law. You must have one of these. This is a triangle. So obviously if you break down, you walk to the back of the car and you pop this out to let other people know. I've got no idea how this goes together. To let other people know that you've broken down. I suppose it goes that way around. No, I was wrong, it goes that way. Yeah, and you place that behind the car to let people know that you've broken down and you're in trouble and you need some assistance, and perhaps some nice Frenchman will stop, or better still, a French lady, and offer some assistance. So yeah, you must carry one of these. That is law. I believe I've actually got one of these in the back of my car, but there's a few items here that I haven't got, so I just thought I'd buy the kit instead of buying them all individual. You must have a GB sticker in the back window of your car. It doesn't need to go on the number plate. You don't need to stick it onto the side of your car, the back of your car, but you must put that in the back of your window of your car. Also, in the UK, we drive on the left-hand side and our lights point to the left. When you go on the other side of the road, obviously your lights will be blinding the oncoming drivers. So I've never used these before, but it does have some instructions, and I guess you just put them on and it stops that bit of deflection of your lights going into the French driver's eyes. And the final thing you need to have, obviously, is a fluorescent jacket for when you get out of your vehicle. You go and put that out, and then you stand away from your vehicle at the side in case you've broken down and you need some assistance. So yeah, those are the things I need to carry. Like I said, £23 off Amazon. They are really useful things anyway to have, and to be honest, I think it's money well spent. So yeah, now I need to go and pack all my clothes. I need to book the ferry as well. I've still not booked the ferry, and the ferry leaves well, I need to be down there. I need to be on my way there now in 24 hours from now. So yeah, lots to do. But yeah, still no real plans. Don't really know entirely what we're doing yet. But what I do know is we are going on holiday. Alright, so a quick update because I'm literally about to get to bed. We're all packed. I've got, well, I say all packed, that is not packed. I need to find a bag to put that in. But Amika's got her clothes ready. I've got all my clothes ready. I've got all my running stuff ready. I've done loads of we've got towels prepared because we don't want to share any towels. I've got a bag of shopping there, which is that one there. Because it's just fresh fruit and veg and stuff, and we're self-catering, so I may as well take it with me. I'm going to the car, why not? I've got to leave here tomorrow, middle of the afternoon, early afternoon. I'm going to get down to New Haven, south of England. We're going to have something to eat. I'm going to board the ferry about 9:30. Ferry departs at 11 o'clock in the evening. It's an overnight ferry. There's no accommodation whatsoever. I don't know if that's because there is no accommodation, or more likely that you're not allowed to use it because of the coronavirus. And it's a short ferry journey backwards and forwards. So yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of people, if there is accommodation, going in and out of that accommodation. It's just too much for a ferry to look after. So the reason I've done the overnight thing is because I'm probably just going to take a sleeping bag, curl up in a ball, and just, even if I just get some forced rest, it will be enough for me, because I've had a really good week of sleep, and if I get a really crap night of sleep, I'll be fine. The only downside is when I get to France, I've got a 13-hour journey at 5 o'clock in the morning down to the Pyrenees, so straight through central France, down to southeast France and southwest France, and into the Pyrenees Mountains, which I'm really looking forward to. I have a Jaguar XF 3-litre twin turbo with 8 gears and paddle shift, and if you haven't seen the Pyrenees, just think about all those car adverts where you see the cars just whizzing backwards and forwards on the mountains. Some great passes there, and I cannot wait to get out and explore them in the car as well. So yeah, we're all packed, we're all ready to go. A few more little things I need to do. I still need to book some accommodation. I haven't even found anywhere to stay yet, which isn't entirely true. I have flagged a few places on Airbnb, so I need to get something booked before somebody else takes that for me. I found a really lovely little, I say lovely, it's somewhere to sleep, but it's got a balcony, and it's got some beautiful views, and I'm going to be spending, hopefully, if it's comfortable enough, I'll spend a few weeks there, because I'm taking my work computer with me, and you know, I am working remotely, so I've got a week off or 2 weeks off or whatever I decide to do now, but perhaps I spread those 2 weeks out and I actually work a little bit while I'm there as well. So it just means I can stay over there a little bit longer, and if high altitude's a comfortable place to be, then you know, the longer I can spend there, the better it's going to be for my athletics. And if I can get work done at the same time and have a holiday and gain loads of red blood cells for when the races probably don't start again this year, then, you know, whatever. But life's for living. You know, coronavirus is at the forefront of my mind at the moment. It's taken me a long time to come up with a plan for summer. Obviously, originally I was going to go to Belarus, but it's just not practical to go there at the moment. So both governments have allowed travel. The tour operators, I don't want to go on a plane and sit in a little capsule with loads of people. I think that's more risky. Whereas if I go on a ferry, I can stay away from people, and the majority of the time I'm going to be travelling, I'm going to be in my own car anyway. So anywhere that's busy where we travel to, I can just literally turn around and walk away. I don't have to be in crowds of people, and I hope that, you know, the Pyrenees Mountains is a good place to be, because I'll be away from people. So yeah, that's the plan. Right now I just need to get off this video, go and get my head down and get some sleep, and of course get some accommodation booked before it sells out. So like and subscribe, guys. I'm going to post a video every single day that I'm away, and if you can recommend any places local to where we are, I don't know where we're going, to be honest, apart from Font Romeu. We may end up in Spain, who knows. We may even end up in Ibiza or Mallorca, because I can get the ferry there as well. Who says I can't? But yeah, let us know if you know any good places to go in the local vicinity, and we'll just get in the car and go and check it out. Or if you're in the area and you want to meet up and show us where you live, perhaps, and what there is to do in your town, then let us know. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned.